Hey, it's the Odd Man. I am up in Squim dealing with a recent purchase. And as long as I'm here, I thought I'd try to do a run in this Miller Peninsula State Park. It's just under 2 miles from where we're at up to the Bluff Trail. So thought I'd run up there and see if I can have a view. See a view of the Strait of Juan Fuca. Fun goal, if nothing else, but you can see I'm not even beginning to touch this park. This park is a little unique in that it has no state parks website. It's about 2,800 acres with 19 miles of existing trails and almost no budget from the state parks. So virtually all the trail maintenance appears to be done by volunteers. Passed a couple of these little sort of homemade lookouts, but there's still not really much of a view. Well, I'm at the intersection where the Bluff Trail comes in, and there's really not much view of the Strait of Juan Fuca here. So I'm going to run another, half mile or so and see if there's a better view. This was a green and beautiful park. This is quite the fern grotto, isn't it? Here is what was probably one of the original old growth forest stumps in this area. I ran along the top of this bluff in the hopes that I'd have some views of the Strait of Juan Fuca, but that never happened. This was about a 5-mile run, but as you can see, I forgot to turn the All Trails app on until almost 2 miles in. Early on in the run yet, but it's not terribly exciting. Hopefully, the views of the Strait will be glorious. All Trails doesn't show this trail to the left. This is an intersection, but look, headed the right way, headed to the beach. My turnaround point. That's the Bluff Trail. That's the Manzanita Trail back to the car. So I got a pretty good run in here. A little elevation gain, but not so much that it hurt, and saw sort of the west end of the park, but really it was just a walk in the woods. I'm feeling quite Thoreau-like today. Hey, it's the Odd Man. I am at the Panorama Vista County Park, and supposedly it runs clear down the beach to that big spit at the entrance to Squim Bay. I'd like to see that. The tide was high a couple hours ago, I know, and I think it's only legal to walk below the high tide line in the state of Washington. All that land is public land. So let's see if we can get down there. And of course, I have someplace to be by 7. I've got a 3-hour drive home, or it's 1 o'clock. So hopefully I have time to do this and do a run. Across the big water here is Canada, Vancouver Island, and Victoria. There's really not much to this park here. There was no cell service at the car. And when I walked down here, T-Mobile thinks I'm in Canada. Fairly calm day on the Strait of Juan to Fuca today. This looks like it could be a pretty fun beach at a lower tide. That's Protection Island off out there. It's a wildlife preserve. But the tide isn't really out far enough that I feel like I can walk down the beach. And I'm cold, so it's time to do a run. Well, there you have it. A very nice walk in the woods. Thanks for watching. Bye, 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 bye. This is the Odd Man, out.